So hello everyone, this is Prasan Shrestha and this is an assignment which is Introduction to Software Engineering, Multimedia Presentation and Professional Engagement. So the professor's name is Dr. Viswa Suresh Govindaswamy, and this is the third part of the video. In the second part, I explained about the different methodologies such as waterfall, DevOps, Agile, DevOps, CI/CD, etc., and how does it impact on software quality. What are the consequences of negligence of in software quality? So you can check that video too. So here we are going to talk about the software costs, why the maintenance often exceeds development costs, and we also discuss about the company case studies and proven cost reduction strategies. Okay, so real world software costs. Software costs often dominate system costs, as the cost of software on a PC are often greater than the hardware costs. The cost of a software is more to maintain than to develop, and understanding the true cost of software structure is very crucial. So the thing is, maintenance of software plays a crucial role in determining software costs. So it is very important to to test the software, to build the software in such a way that the cost of maintenance becomes low. Um, okay, so the four pillars of software cost. First one is the development. This pillar contains expenses related to creating the software, often the most significant upfront investment. So here, in the development, we uh, uh, the cost includes in the development phase. The cost includes team salaries, project complexity. The cost also depends upon how complex the project is, and the technology stack. For example, the programming languages which use the frameworks and the tools utilized in developing the system that determines the cost and the platform. So cost can vary based on the internet platform. It is frequently less expensive to create a basic website than a complex one with a native iOS and Android mobile applications. Okay, so development um, consumes 25 to 30% of total software lifecycle costs. So the next one is testing. So the testing pillar makes sure the software is high quality, reliable, and secure. Through testing, while a significant through thorough testing, through testing, while a significant expense is a wise investment that prevents more costly fixes after launch. Okay. So the costs include manual and automated testing, specialized testing, so which includes functional testing, performance testing, security testing, and the cost also involves testing teams and tools. Okay, the price of using a specialized quality assurance QA or using a third-party software varies the cost and the expenses, which is also included there. So the testing almost includes 15 to 20% of overall cost expenses. So deployment, an important portion of the cost involves setting up and maintaining the proper infrastructure. It includes cloud infrastructure, for example, data storage, computation power, DevOps, customization and migration, consulting and implementation. Okay, so it includes about 10 to 15% of total software costs. So the next one is maintenance cost. Maintenance cost is the ongoing cost to ensure the software runs smoothly after its release. Okay, so the maintenance, like I already said before, the maintenance often maintenance often is higher uh, than other costs, because if a software is not developed properly in the so if the software is not developed properly in the development phase, or it is not tested in the testing phase, so if the compromises and if the compromises are done in those phases, then the maintenance cost will be high. So frequently the maintenance cost covers 40 to 50% of software cost, total software cost. Okay, so let's talk about why maintenance often exceeds development costs. Okay, the total cost of maintenance often exceeds development costs as maintenance is an ongoing long-term process which includes a wide range of recurring activities. The factors determining higher maintenance costs are long-term accumulation of costs, evolving technology environments, technical debt, post-release bug fixes, feature enhancements, and changing demands, evolving security threats, developer dependency, and complexity. So the long-term accumulation of costs. Okay, so while development is a concentrated one-time investment, maintenance costs build up over many years. Okay, so a successful piece of software has a high maintenance component which can make up a large percentage of the total cost of ownership, according to certain research. Okay, so the software environment is constantly changing. Thus, systems must be updated to remain compatible with new versions of operating systems and third-party systems. Uh, so, and another one also involves developer dependency and complexity. Okay, so the developers who build the initial product, no, they can move to new companies or projects, so which causes the maintenance team to significantly spend time and resources understanding the code base, especially if the documentation is poor. So it is very important, it is very important to have proper documentation, and the more complex the project is, the more time and difficult it becomes to fix bugs and add new features. Okay, so these are some of the reasons why maintenance often exceeds development costs. So number one, that it is the long term, it is maintenance is a long term process, and while and after deployment, the stakeholders, they want uh, different features to be added or updated, so that also significantly increases the cost. And if the uh, if the software is under security threat, then we have to maintain that, and that also increases the cost. So due to these reasons, the maintenance cost becomes high. Okay, so we will talk about some companies. For example, the number one is Microsoft Cloud First Cost Strategy. So legacy infrastructure. mm, Okay, so Microsoft faced more than $20 billion in on-premises infrastructure costs every year before transitioning to cloud-based infrastructure. So then Microsoft migrated 95% of internal workloads to Azure, which resulted in reducing operational costs by 40%. Um, while improving scalability and DevOps automation too. And Microsoft implemented automated testing and deployment pipelines, which reduced release cycle time from months to days. So this is one of the example that Microsoft used to reduce costs. Okay, so the next one is Netflix. So strategic transformation. Netflix made a revolution in their architecture by breaking down their monolithic applications into over 1,000 microservices, which enabled them in independent scaling and development. Their automated testing infrastructure runs more than 100,000 tests daily, detecting issues before production, which reduced maintenance costs by nearly 60%. Through cloud optimization, Netflix saved $1 billion, and they achieved almost 99% uptime using automated services. So the next one is Tesla AI-driven development. So traditional testing. So initially they used to do manual testing, which consumed 40% of development time with several human errors. Then AI implementation. Later, they incorporated machine learning algorithms, which now handles 80% of code testing, identifying bugs faster than humans. And the cost impact. So, due to this approach, $500 million is saved annually, which also while also allowing to accelerate feature deliveries by 3 times. Okay, so five proven cost reduction strategies. So what are the strategies to reduce the cost? So number one is automation. So automation It includes reduced labor costs. Okay, so automation tools handle IT tasks like data entry and payroll, which free employees to focus on more strategic, high value work. Increase efficiency with automation. Systems can operate like 24/7, speeding up processes, allowing faster order processing and shorter fulfillment times, which increases productivity and improves customer satisfaction. um, Minimized errors. So automation executes their tasks with high precision, which reduces costly mistakes and the time spent on rework and bug fixes. Okay. So the next one is cloud migration. So it shifts expenditure, capital expenditure, which is also known as CapEx, to operational CapEx. So despite making huge investments in physical servers and data centers, companies pay for cloud services, as a result reducing operational costs. So next one is optimizes resource utilization. So cloud services provide scalable resources on demand, preventing the inefficiency of paying for idle hardware and ensuring only consumption of what is needed. Okay, so lowers operational costs. So while using cloud services, cloud providers manage the maintenance, cooling, security features, and power of data centers, eliminating such costs for the business. Okay, so the next one is outsourcing. So outsourcing access to a global talent pool at lower cost. Many companies are in search of cheap labor, and with outsourcing, businesses can access specialized talent from a lower cost than hiring in-house employees in a higher cost region. The next one is reduce overhead. So outsourcing eliminates indirect expenses associated with in-house employees such as benefits, okay, office infrastructure, and recruitment costs. Increase efficiency, speed, and flexibility. Time to market can be shortened, and project deadlines are accelerated by outsourcing partners. As with outsourcing, companies can hire employees from different countries which can work 24/7. So open source adoption. The first point is eliminates licensing fees. So open source software often comes with no licensing fees, providing significant savings compared to proprietary software. Thus, using open source software reduces upfront costs and subscription fees. Avoids vendor lock-in. With open source software, you are not dependent on a single vendor, and this provides the developers to modify the code and switch providers as needed freely. Access to community support. The open source software community offers multiple free resources, documentation, and troubleshooting assistance through forums and developer collaboration. So while using open source, we don't need to use proprietary softwares. Thus, it reduces the cost. Okay. So the next one is AI-driven testing. So it accelerates test cycles. Using AI-driven testing tools, test scripts can be generated and executed faster than manual testing. This helps to reduce manual efforts, speed up the delivery time, and reduce testing costs. Improves accuracy and defect detection. So the AI can analyze large data sets to predict potential problem areas and prioritize testing, which helps to find bugs earlier in the development phase. This helps to reduce maintenance costs. And the next one is optimizes test coverage. So AI can intelligently identify the most important tests, ensuring thorough coverage without redundant testing. This lowers total expenses and maximizes the use of resources. Okay. So if you have any questions, then you can ask me these topics, and thank you so much for listening.